Hello students, we have discussed about the current electricity. The main parameter of the current is charge. First of all, we will discuss about the charge. Charge is the key point to flow of the current. Is that clear? And charge is a property of material. Charge is simply property of material. Is a property of material matter. ठीक है? It's a property of matter which generate the electric and the magnetic field. Which generate the electric and magnetic field. Electric field and magnetic field. ठीक है? Charge is a property of matter which generate the electric and magnetic field. ठीक है? Because the charge will generate electric field or magnetic field. If a charge is at rest, then it only generate the electric field. And if it is in moving state, if the charge in a moving state, motion, then it will be generated electric and magnetic field both. ठीक है? And charge is the considerable parameter of the electric and magnetic. Is that clear? Charge have two types. Charge have two types. First is a positive charge. First one is a positive charge. And second one is a negative charge. Second one is a negative charge. Is that clear? First is a positive charge and second is a negative charge. Is that clear? Yeah. Positive charge and negative charge are considerable according to the electron. You know that? What is the electron? Electron is the individual particle of the atom which is moving in orbit around the nucleus. ठीक है? यहाँ पर it will be generated according to the electron. Is that clear? If a material have excess amount of electron, that means it have a negative charge, and if it have a depreciation of electron, that means it will be a positive charge. Is that clear? That means a material will leave the electrons, then it becomes positive. And if it gain the electron, then it will be negative. That means the material is a positive or negative, it's based on the electron. If it have excess amount of electron, that means it is a positive. If it have a depreciation of electron, that means it's a positive. So we will consider the two types is a positive and negative charge. ठीक है? Is the unit of the charge. Basically, we have a unit. Unit of charge is coulomb. Unit of charge is coulomb. ठीक है? It is simplest unit is a coulomb. Is that clear? ठीक है? And the charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Is that clear? ठीक है? We have discussed about the current, and current is flow in the conductor when it have a flow of charge. Current will define according to the flow of charge. That's why we have discussed about the charge. Is that clear or not? Okay. ठीक है? चलिए हम डिस्कशन करते हैं. Now we discuss about the electric current. Is that clear? Electric current. Electric current. It's a rate of flow of charge. It is defined as rate of flow of charge. Rate of flow of charge. Is that clear? That means I will be defined as Q by T or a dQ del U by del V. Is that clear? ठीक है? Its unit is ampere. The unit is ampere. Is that clear? ठीक है? That means if a 1 coulomb charge will flow in the conductor in 1 second, that's a 1 ampere. ठीक है? If 1 coulomb charge will flow in 1 second, then its I is equals to 1 coulomb by 1 second is a 1 ampere. But it's not a standard definition of a 1 ampere. It's a general formulated definition of a 1 ampere. Electric current does not have any directions because it is a scalar quantity. Electric current is a scalar quantity. Because their magnitude does not affected by their directions. Their magnitude does not affected by their directions. And also the electric current does not depends on the area of cross sections. If you apply the potential difference, then current in that conductor will be same. Because current is a flow. Current basically क्या है? It's a flow of charge. ठीक है? And it does not have any path to divert the charge. That means the current in the conductor is same. If you have a diversion, then some part of charge will flow at one side, another part of the charge will flow in the other side, then the current will be divided. Otherwise, the current in the same. That means we can say that if the conductor have this type of elements, yani I and then I1 and I. Is that clear? That means the I will be equal to the I1 plus I. And now the current will be divided. But at that condition, the current will be same. Whatever the cross section area will be changed, but the current in the system will be same. Is that clear? This is the electric current simply on the 10th level. Is that clear? Okay. Now we have discussed about the Ohm's law. Ohm's law is the key point of the current electricity. Is that clear? It's the most important law in the 10th level. Is that clear? Ohm's law. Ohm's law provides a relation between the electric current and the potential difference on the conductor. Okay? If a conductor is applying the potential difference, then the current flowing. If we apply the potential difference, across the conductor, when all physical conditions are constant, when all physical conditions are constant. When all physical conditions are constant, then the potential difference, is that clear? Then the current flow in the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference. Current in the conductor, most of the book will define the V is directly proportional to I. Most of the book we have a V is directly proportional to I. But the correct statement is that when a potential difference applied on the conductor, then the current Because the conductor, firstly we apply the potential difference and then the current will be flow in the conductor. Without potential difference, you does not flow the current in the conductor. Is that clear? First of all, we have applied the potential difference and then the current will be flow in the conductor. That's why we can see that I is directly proportional to V. Not all, V is directly proportional to I. Is that clear? That's why most of the book will prefer that V is directly proportional to I. Okay? But according to the concept, I is directly proportional to V. Because first of all, we will apply the potential difference and then the current flow in the conductor. So, current is dependent on the V. Current is dependent on the V. Is that clear? And this statement is called as V is dependent on the current. Okay. So, we can say that I is directly proportional to V, and now we will define if a proportional sign, then I is equals to 1 upon R is equals to V. Here, this is the proportionality constant, and then we can say that V is equals to IR. Where R is the resistance of the conductor. Where R is equals to the resistance of the conductor. Is that clear? It's the resistance of the conductor. ठीक है? यहाँ new parameter declare हो गया. Is the R equals to resistance of the conductor. Is that clear? ठीक है? So that R is defined. V upon I. R is defined V upon I. But R does not depend on V and I. No doubt, R does not depend on V and I. So we can say that R is a resistance and the unit it doesn't depends on V and I. It does not depend on the potential difference and current. It does not depend on the potential difference and current. Is that clear? Because R is a physical parameter and it depends on the structures. R depends on the length. R depends on their length, area of cross sections. Is that clear? Or their physical parameters. It depends on the physical conditions. Is that clear? This is the Ohm's law. Is that clear? Okay.